back in 2012, she scaled the peak of Mount Everest. 2 years after that, she dived 35,000 feet to the Challenger Deep, the deepest known point of the seabed of Earth. Well, now, British explorer Vanessa O'Brien has become the first woman to complete the extreme trifecta by soaring into space on Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin spaceflight. And I'm delighted to say that she joins me now to tell us all about it. Vanessa, this is the most extraordinary set of achievements. I don't really know where to start. I mean, all I can say is it's fascinating how drawn you are to these various extremes. Perhaps we should start with the most recent. You've just been into space. What on earth is that like? I probably used the wrong expression. I shouldn't say what on earth, should I? Because it's beyond Earth. What was it like though?
You know, it was just extraordinary. Everything from the training that we undertook, there was theory, there was all this, practical over and over again, understanding what was involved in what we were about to undertake and the simulations that we went through, understanding the zero-G that we were going to experience. But ultimately, what it's all about are the views and understanding what it's like to see the curvature of the Earth, which every astronaut from the beginning of time has described, what we see in films, what we see in photography books. But until you see it with your own eyes, you just can't imagine that there is the planet, that blue marble, that it exists. There's this galaxy. Earth is just one of these planets. And you really appreciate just how fragile the Earth is. And you develop this appreciation and sense of advocacy and almost a desire to want to take care of it.
Yeah, extraordinary. And so you've been up in space, you've also climbed the highest mountain, you've dived down to the deepest known point in the ocean as well. Which of those challenges did you find the most rewarding?
You know, they're all very different. It's a natural question to ask, but the disciplines of each are very different. So climbing the mountains is an endurance exercise that takes 6 to 8 weeks, and it's very, very intensive. Whereas the shorter ones, like the dives, which may be a period of 24 hours, requires a shorter period of intense focus, because usually we're studying something like mapping the bottom of the ocean. And something like this was even shorter still, but you're undergoing, 3,200 kilometers an hour, so much force, 5.2 G forces coming down. And you have to be able to understand what that, does to the human body. And for myself, I adopted a brain study. In fact, I have this little device here to show you. But it's basically a gelless MRI that's portable. So you can take every image of the brain remotely with Wi-Fi and get every marker of the brain before and after the simulation and the actual experience to see what it's like and how the brain is reacting to the experience. So,
how fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, science has just developed so much future forward. So it's just incredible. So I think each of those experiences, it's like picking a favorite child. So it's hard to say which one's your favorite and which one is different, but all of them involve challenges. All of them are serious undertakings. All of them you have to train for. And I am just very grateful to have experienced every one of them.
I trust that you'll just sit around eating donuts now and chill out from here on in. But if you take on another challenge, come back and tell us about it.
Absolutely. Who gave that secret away?
I was just trying to study your kitchen behind you. Vanessa O'Brien, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
How extraordinary.